Hey guys, it's Tracy Bear in the Young Hollywood studio, and I am sitting with literally the definition of Young Hollywood at its finest. And by the way, Maddie has been here before. We hung out.
We did. It was very fun.
We had some crazy times.
We did.
Learning some dance moves.
You're kind of in like a second, and you go down, and then you go money, money, and then
money,
you go the other way, and money, money. And then every time
I remember this move actually.
Yeah.
Did you teach these boys any dance moves on set?
Yeah.
For sure.
I always challenge her to dance-offs.
And
Every time I got the
he'd
chance.
always win.
He wins?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she would teach us yoga moves and dance moves. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I did teach them a lot. Some yoga. It was fun.
So were you guys like, was dancing something you you guys actually liked, or was it like, okay, Maddie's here, so now we have to like,
oh yeah, no.
we gotta show off
She'd
our
teach me how to stretch, but I could barely do anything. I'm not like a good dancer, like full on like getting it in, like.
And Maddie, I remember because you were here last time and you were like, it is so cool. I mean, this was your first movie, your feature film debut, by the way.
This story, it's about me, my brother, my mom, and the girl who lived next door.
Henry and Peter, they're lucky to have you.
And your father's lucky to have you too.
Stepfather.
What was the most challenging thing? Like, were you expecting? Because it's dramatic, it's intense. Like the storylines.
Yeah. Well, it was for my first film and for my first role. It was a pretty serious and intense person to take on, and I really loved playing Christina, and I had such a fun time. And getting to work with them is like the coolest thing because I learned so much from them. So.
I was gonna say, what you guys? I mean, you guys are pros. You've been in tons of.
Yeah, I mean,
What did you learn from that?
Yeah, even movies that I've seen before, like I've seen him in St. Vincent and Room, and they're so incredible. So I was like really intimidated, but also so fun to work with them. So yeah.
And by the way, the director is also directing Star Wars, which we have to just talk about the fact that Jacob is obsessed with Star Wars. Are you still obsessed with it?
A little bit, just a tad.
Just a tad.
I assume you're gonna have to have a role on the next Star Wars.
Actually, this is funny because every day on set I was always like asking Colin, like, hey, I could be a baby Ewok, I could be a Wookiee, I just put me in anything, put me in a rock, I could be anything.
Yeah, I was saying that I got him for his birthday a Chewbacca mask, like the one that talks, or the one that it makes like sounds and things.
Yeah.
And he was scaring people around set.
Both of you have worked with Naomi Watts before.
Yeah, we have.
So what was that? I mean, what was this experience like? Was it different? Was she? I can't imagine. Like, she must probably.
It was kind of good for our relationship because we both had more time to get to know each other, so the chemistry was better.
Her character was definitely different in the other movie I did, and now she's my mom. But yeah, but it was great working with her again.
I know what you've done. Henry documented all of it.
Who do you think they're gonna believe?
It can't be left undone. No matter what, don't panic.
I'm not panicking.
And then, I mean, the Book of Henry, it's such like a crazy, cool story. I mean, you're this like 11-year-old genius kid. Do you kind of, is that sort of like what you're like in real life? Like, do you kind of relate at all?
I definitely don't make plans to save anyone's lives, or I'm not a genius, but Henry is someone to definitely look up to and try to be like. And he's an interesting character, and he's, like you said, he's a different 12-year-old than anyone else, any other 12-year-old.
And then you guys have, I mean, you don't stop. You have so much going on. I know you have like a whole book series that you're doing.
Yes, I wrote a memoir on my life, and then I have a fictional series coming out about like dancers, and I'm excited about that.
And you're gonna be starring in It, which, by the way, I just have to throw out as like by far my most terrifying. Are you guys equally terrified of clowns?
No, they're like I have like. Yeah, they're scary.
Yeah, I'm really scared, but I'm so excited to see it because I love like horror films.
So don't forget to check out the Book of Henry.